Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin.
I'll take on all of you!
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumping. Still slugging it out here. The impact gets blocked. Trying to figure out who will make the first move here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump-in is denied. Brushes off the impact. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Life lead open, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still scrapping for control of the space. Hits him with a stop and pop. Russian suplex, and that's gonna be a chunk of damage there. Side switch in the corner. Sneaks in above. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Are we gonna see a comeback? Hits the drive. Dangerous range here. Taps them on the go. Puts them in the blender and heats the oven. Watch more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Oh no, they set him up so dirty. Gets the counter hit and the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Heavy punch sends him flying. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Whoa, hold on. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. What's the play here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? The jump-in is denied. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Team 2 Hadouken. Each hit is so important here. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening.
Not good enough.
Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Holds out with the block. Checks him with hits him with a stop and pop. That combo did decent damage. Going in, a super art? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Can they keep on him? Both fighters planning something? Medium kick hits. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Oh my, the throw tech! Big time whip! Doesn't tech the throw! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Pressuring them in the corner. What are they thinking here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Taking stock. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their hold your breath. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Their spacing is so on point that just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Blocks the low heavy. Sees it coming and blocks it out. A little too greedy there. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Gutsy play with the grab. Big opportunity now in this corner. Side switch in the corner. Risky up close scrap still going. Brushes that off and keeps going. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Grabs and throws them away. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. Drives it back, misses. Time to go feasting with a Russian suplex. You need guts to pull that off. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The overhead denied. Overdrive Hadouken. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Oh, the throw connects. Player 1, solid anti-air. Sets up with the jump in. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. What a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shows a medium kick. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Heading into the end game now, it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Knockdown. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Takes a trip. Player, burnout activates. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 2 can't, kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hold your breath. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump, baits out the attack, and get the punish counter. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Reads the command grab. Throw leaves them wide open. Long-range fireball to break the silence. This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they KO? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Headbutt. Gotta do better than that. There's the soup with the lariat. Player 2 can overhead, but it won't work. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. All the throw connects. Nice fireball. Looking for a hold. Solid anti-air. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Pack your bags. You need guts to pull that off. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch. They were expecting that drive impact. Reads them. Player 2 has the life advantage. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the command grab. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Knockdown. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gutsy play with the grab. Looking for a chance. Was hungry for the grab. Uses their drive to maximize. Sees the overhead coming. Hugs nothing but air. Big time whip. Pokes with a kick. Oh, yo, Rock over here. Player 2, you need guts to pull that off. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Oh, easy tech. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks him with the projectile. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Oh, with the drive impact. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. The jump-in is denied. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Overdrive hits them with a stopping bomb. Blocks the low heavy. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Strings it all together. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Going in, manages to block the jump-in attack. Still slugging it out at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Jump hugs nothing but air. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. Anti-air in the clutch. In attack range. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Checks him with the projectile. Nails the anti-air. Good anti-air. Player 2 has the life lead. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Reads them. The big play does it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Not shy with the grab. Player 1 chases them down. Double lariat and hits them with a stopping bomb. Medium kick hits. Reads the command ground. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Are we going to see a comeback here? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Pack your bags. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they... Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. The impact gets blocked. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Just out of range for that throw. Strings it all together. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Time's the only thing moving here. Checks them with a projectile. Anything could happen here. Oh, easy tag. Player 1 creates a... This is a huge chance to make it feel. Oh, burnout triggered. A quick breather. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Hits them with a stop and block. That attack experiencing burnout. Super on deck for both fighters. Charges forward. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Scrapping it out up close. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Both fighters planning something? Rushes that off and keeps going. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. The drive impact doesn't work. Smart play with the throw. Jumps in, connects with the throw. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? The low. Amazing. Uses the invincibility. It goes hunting and bags a catch. Plenty of health. Colgate knocks them out of the air. What, will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Anticipated that throw. Hadouken. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Knockdown. Here comes the Nick. Shows some disrespect with that invincible special. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Zones with the fireball. Pounces on their prey with the wild hunt. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Taking stock. Long low attack hits. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Raids them from the sky. Big low reaching heavy. That's some experiencing burnout. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Shout up, the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Rushes that off and keeps going. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Was looking for that jump attack. Zones with the fireball. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Goes for the jump in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Blocks it. Excellent block. Totsugeki to the face. Now they can use drive. Wall flat into the guard break. No! Critical art now closes it out. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Their still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Surprises them with a drive rush. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Strings it all together. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Pounces on their prey with a wild hunt. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and hits back with the overdrive vertical. Still scrapping for control of the space. Knockdown and player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. The life lead opens up. This can lead to some big damage. Got him up against the wall, and the stunt is there. Player super hard to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Big anime vibes with Imperium's end. Blade kick to smother him. All in with a rush. Who's gonna take it? Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is an excellent block. Attempts to break the scale, drives and back misses. Looking for a chance, drops him hard. So, what's next? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. There's a burnout. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. What are they gonna do? Player 1 still has it. What a read with that anti-air. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. From up above. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 1 has the life lead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Pounces on their prey with a wild hunt. Brings out a bomb. It's cute, and they were right to be on guard there. Gets the combo. Super arts on deck for both fighters. Springs forward with a drive rush. Risky up close scrap and whip. They're wide open. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Are these two gonna fight forever? How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Sticks the jump in. All that grinding and training mode paid off. Look at the optimal damage on that combo. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Parries to cancel the fireball. Reads them. Does a good job of pushing back. Charges forward. Both fighters planning KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Took him to the corner in a flash. Set the bomb off to shake them up. A quick breather.
Vertical rolling attack! Get out of here!
KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The Super lands a punish counter for the first hit. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Backs them into the corner. Takes a trip. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy candy. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Oh, says no to the impact. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.